Hello there.
Hey.
How's everyone doing? Hello YouTube. This is OHE, the new channel, all about looking at Age of Empires 2 videos and just Age of Empires 2 RTSs in general. We love them. We can't get enough of them. And today we're looking at a little video in particular. But first, just a quick introduction who we are. I'm Holt. I'm a mid-1200s player of Age of Empires 2. Love the Saracens. Just can't get enough of the Saracens. Actually random them in this game. Complete accident. And this is Tafster.
Hello, yes, so I'm a scrub, a noob, playing AoE for probably about 6 months-ish now, probably.
Not even that.
Britain's. Probably not even that, no, to
Probably
be fair.
close to like 4 months.
Yeah, so I'm about 800 elo, so just a good opportunity to look back on replays and learn some stuff, really.
Absolutely, and so with this replay in particular, we had a little, among the OA people in our Discord, we had a little group game, bunch of people all chatting around. We were just talking the shit while we were all, just playing the game. It was all very casual, but we all had a little group game, and we thought it'd be quite interesting to sort of look at the group game. And sort of, it's a good opportunity to sort of critique our own play, but also see where the game went and why it ended up the way it ended up. So hopefully you enjoy this. So I think without further ado, let's just hit the play button, right? So I'll count us in on the count of 1. Hit play, Tafster.
Cool.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Right. So looking at this, we have, there's 5 players here. Holt, myself with the Saracens. We've got Tafster as the Huns, Shadow Aspect as the Magyars, always a scary play, and Gladen, who I may also be calling my brother, because he is my brother, as the Britons, and Ripixel as the Teutons.
I'm pretty annoyed that both you and Shadow Aspect got your mains.
Yeah, I have to admit, that was a complete random fluke, but, and to be honest, mark my words, I went random because I was like, I want to practice something new, right? I want to try something new. I want to have an adventure, like, do a little something, But no, instead I got Saracens.
Lord over here got Huns, and it was not until 10 seconds of the game where I realised I couldn't build houses.
Rip F's in chat. Oh my day. So let's have a look at what we're going at the moment. Oh my god, the scroll speed is so fast. I wish I had the drag on as well, but that's fine. I can do that next game. Okay, so far it's all looking very... it's just looking like what any Dark Age looks, to be honest.
Let's just make all Age of Empires Empire Wars.
Yeah,
about the Dark Age.
Absolutely. Dark Age is... It's an age. It's definitely that. So you say that Alt F is to toggle the Fog of War. And then how do you toggle player?
I think if you click on the name, maybe.
Oh, if you click the name, you just end up changing the colours. I've now screwed up all of my colours.
I did that earlier.
Give me one more. Can you tell us what the colour is for everyone, please?
You're blue, I'm red.
Yeah.
Harris is green. Gladen's purple.
Purple.
And Repixel is orange. And I just think orange should be banned on Arabia. That's my hot take.
And Repixel. And what colour? Shadow was green, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is riveting viewing. Right. Okay. So looking at myself, I'm just pulling in my first boar. How about you? You
yeah.
Ben?
So I'm on my 4th sheep. Starting getting my boar now.
Okay. Okay. I can see how many villages everyone has. Okay, so I suppose Ripixel is unfortunately a little bit behind on his villagers. He's sitting at 10 at the moment, compared to 14, 12, 14, 14. But that's fine. Ripixel, I think, is a relatively newer player. Like, he's not... I don't think he's bad necessarily. I think he's just a bit newer. I think he played like Age of Empires when he was a bit younger, that sort of thing, and he's just sort of coming back to it, which is great.
Try hardy as us.
Yeah, and we are quite try hardy. We just can't help it. It's just what we are.
It's in our blood, man.
And then there's Harris over there, who's got a spare goat on the ground, but he has got his boar in, which is good. Glaiden's actually ahead of us on villagers. He has the least idle time, I guess.
Smashing it. What can he do if he can't ink a tower rush? He's lost.
Yeah, he is. I mean, for some context, Gladen is famously within our group a tower rusher. He loves his Incans. Spanish. He'll also give an eye.
Check my base out. This is where your scout dies.
Oh, I missed this. Oh, rip. I missed that.
Rip.
The viewers missed that. Here he is. I'm zooming right in. His pixelated corpse is sliding into the ground.
Sink into the ground.
I get you back for that. That's fine. So with my particular build in this game, to give some context, because I got the Saracens, I'm like, right, I'm going to practice something I'm not actually that good at, and that's drushing. There's a real weak spot in my know-how on how to drush, and drush effectively. So I was like, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this game. And here's me attempting it. So I get my 2 militia, and then, like, very true to... Oh, no! In this game, I actually managed to chain my 3 militias together. Normally, I make 2 militia, and then I forget to make the 3rd. But I get Howes there. Don't we love it? We can't get... This is the other problem with drushing, is that I always get myself housed. And then because I'm flustered at housing, I've got all this idling underneath the town centre, which is just, like, awful. Absolutely awful. How are you doing?
Yeah, so I think at this point you've given me a slight hint that you're going to drush.
Yeah, I can see.
You're going to drush me. So I do these really clunky walls.
They
but
are
in terms of Civ,
quite clunky, yeah.
I don't know how to play Huns. The only thing I know about Huns, they have good cavalry archers. So, I've been practicing my archers, and it's pretty much the same economy, right? It's wood and gold. So I know the economy that I need.
Yeah. I mean, with Huns, there are lots of different ways you can take it. You can either go like scouts, because they have a pretty good scout rush. Yeah. Or you can go archers. None of their bonuses really work for archers, but that's not to say you can't go for them. Because it does set you up, as you identified, it does set up your economy nice. Oh, your wall's finished just as my militia come in.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was that tight. For what it's worth, I love the walling on the southern lumber camp. I think your berries are so close to the town centre, you might not even need those walls.
Yeah.
But if you're not confident about your ability to fend off a drush, then that's absolutely fine as well.
The slightest bit of early pressure, I crumble like a biscuit.
Ah, fair enough. In that case, yeah. I think the wall on your top lumber, I would almost use your lumber mill as part of your wall.
Oh, yeah. I think what happened there is that I knew it was coming, and I had idols under my TC, so I had to just quickly chuck down. Like I couldn't be precise.
Yeah.
And place it very nice.
Another approach is also
boom.
You could have just walled straight across. Like instead of walling that little lumberjack and walling that, like you could wall straight across, because you've got a wonderful base for walling up. Like my lord, have you got a wonderful base for walling up? You could have just walled the side, walled the front, and walled the southern little element, and you would have been absolutely fine. And as you can see, I really struggle to get in though. So I really want to stress this isn't bad. Like if you know that you're weak to early game pressure, then obviously priority 1 is try and learn to deal with that early pressure. But if you know that you can't, the next best thing to do is just to play to offset your weaknesses as a player. Yeah. And if that means walling up a bit, that's fine. You can see you going into archers there. Just made it into feudal age. I've got my archery range as well. I'm starting to produce archers. Because that was always my plan, was to go drush into archers. Then I always want to see what Harris is doing at this point. So Harris had a really bad base for walling.
Yeah, but he walls well. He walls very early.
Yeah, which is not a bad thing. Although he's left a big old fucking gaping hole in the side here.
Of course it is. It's Harris.
Yeah, it's Harris. We say he's very good with walling. By that we mean he likes building walls, whether they'll be complete or not. We love you, Harris. Sorry, Harris's shadow aspect. Sorry, just to that's it's a nickname. Yeah. So love you, shadow aspect. Love you lots. Okay, this is where my drush actually starts to yield some results.
Yeah. Well, not quite yet.
Yeah, well, because I wait for your berries to go down, and then they decide to saunter over to your mill and start punching it. The definition of tilting at windmills there, really, isn't it?
Fuck that windmill.
Yeah, fucking... Oh, you know what gets my goat? Windmills. I didn't realise I was ahead on villagers.
The thing I find hard about cavalry archers is you need, like... a lot of people forget the stable, don't they?
Yeah.
Because you need that bloodline.
Yeah, I always forget that when I'm building conquistadors, and it's a similar sort of thing when I'm playing the Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is when your Josh starts to be successful.
Yeah, because I wander down just to see what the haps are, and then I see that cheeky villager.
Yeah.
And I'm just
like
like,
last onion ring buffet.
Oh yeah. And then you send 2 more villagers down, and I'm just like, I'll have you as well, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you're gonna give me more villagers. Well, I'm not gonna turn it down. Oh, I let it go. I should have just pursued it. I should have hit it once more. Oh my lord.
Yeah,
and then Harris, though, you get to see what happened to my base, though, because Harris is coming in now with some scout cavalry, and this is why
I've watched this game before. Yeah.
Oh, you had a look at the replay. Okay, yeah, and then Harris comes in,
Yeah.
and then this is so frustrating. Like, I know there's a bit of a gap at the back, and I am aware of that, but like, he grabs the last hole next to that house. So frustrating. And then, like, but I already have, like, as soon as I realize what's happened, I get everyone back in. And I'm just like, it's fine. This is fine. We're fine. It's fine, because I have 10 archers. And he doesn't.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, bye-bye.
I mean, throwing scouts under a TC is brave.
Yeah, brave. I think he just didn't look there, because I think he just lost a scout for nothing, really. And then, for some reason, I decide that Rapixel's scout is the one I want to murder. It's like,
not today, Orange.
Attack the enemy army or just one scrappy boy. And then I finally wall up the back of my base as well, which is fair. And then you're walling up as well. Like you realize you don't need the external walls anymore, which is good, just to delete them. Like, so long as they're no longer necessary, just get rid of them. You've got your archers building. I would have kept building archers. Like I assume it's like, because if someone had applied some early pressure to you right now, those 3 archers weren't going to save you. So, like, you've almost...
No, I literally built them to do with your rush, and you never came back, so...
Yeah, but, like, it's just, like... Because, for example, if I just wandered down to you now with my 10 archers, you'd just be dead.
Surprised, because I remember at this point I announced, like, does anyone want a free win? Because I'm not doing well. I think...
It's not that you're not doing well, though.
Come towards me, but then...
You're not... It's not even that you're doing... Like, for example, like, when it comes to Villager Idle Time, like, you are... actually below either me or Harris.
Right.
Like, you have fewer villagers than us, granted. Like, you're at 33 compared to my 40 and Harris or Shadow Aspect's 37. But like, you're not bad. Like, you probably, with the economy that I'm looking at, you probably could have sustained 1 archery range production.
Yeah.
And then like that 1 archery production, like, it doesn't sound like much, but like magnify that over like 5 minutes. That's, you know, just 10 archers, not to be sniffed at.
I think I was just going for like a janky fast castle into cavalry archers.
Yeah, I think the thing is with the fast castle that you have to make sure that you can survive. And to be fair, in this game you don't get punished because I get attacked by Harris, and so I'm forced to basically like ignore you. But it's possible. Yeah. Like, I suppose the question is like, what if Harris was on your other side? Like, he would have swooped in with those scouts and taken your lunch money. So, especially as like you left your walls quite late to finish, like you only really completed them at 20 minutes. And at 20 minutes, people are often thinking about going into Castle Age, at which point the Palisades are kind of obsolete. Yeah, it's Rippic in Castle Age. At which point the Palisades are kind of obsolete anyway, because if they come along with knights, the Palisades not going to stop them.
Yeah, they're a feudal age defense, aren't they?
Yeah. So that's just a bit of feedback. It's just like, I'd build a bit more military. In this game, you don't necessarily get punished for it, but I'd make sure you have a nice defense or fast castle even faster.
Yeah.
My brother's going in at a pixel, actually. I've only just noticed that. It's got 5 archers. Oh my god, my brother making an aggressive play? What sort of like bizarro parallel dimension am I in? And Harris, shadow aspect. I need to just get used to just saying shadow aspect. It beats me to castle age. I was going to attack him, but then he got into castle and I'm just like, no. Although I think I actually, with 20 archers, I should have applied the pressure. I should have been like, I'll just kill your knights as they come out. Especially as, like, if I remember correctly, I'm going into castle now. By the time they get there, they probably would be crossbowmen. Yeah, I'm going into castle now. I'm 27% in. So like, I think as a reflection for that, I think I had way too many crossbow. I could have just like, because Harris Space, look at it, it's completely defenseless. I could have wandered up to him and just been like, "I'ma steal your lunch money." Like, blow up that palisade, take him off the wood. And like, he only has 2 wood lines, and they're really bad wood lines, so I could have genuinely just taken him off all of his wood.
And he's just overcut as well.
Yeah, and like he has 2 knights, but like 22 archers. No, sorry, my apologies. 26 archers and 3 spearmen would deal with that nicely. So that, I think that's some feedback for me, is that like, yes, be afraid of knights, but don't be so afraid that you blunt a really obvious advantage. My brother's backing out of Orange's base. He sees that he's built a lot of men at arms. Not the choice I would have made, but I mean, it's done the job.
I think it's the only military building he's got, so...
And that's fair, that's fair. And he did go for, like, as you saw, mate, his fast castle was, like, blindingly fast. Like, he was in Castle Age before anyone else. So, he, you have to make sacrifices in that regard, and the man-at-arms is a sacrifice there.
So I hit castle, drop 2 TCs.
Yeah, I see that. That's textbook. That's, like, straight out of a build order. And it's worth noting that your 2 TCs go down at the same time as my second TC. Like, you're booming harder than I am right now. And then I wander off to Harris with my band of merry cucks.
Yeah. The band of merry cucks. Where is knights?
I think he's got a few in this. No, he don't. Oh, I see them. They're in the they're just milling about in the middle of nowhere.
Maiden space.
Yeah, just near my brother. And like, if you just attacked, what is? Oh yeah, but he sees my units.
No, he could have done some serious damage.
Could have done some serious damage and got back in time to deal with my army. So I think that's a reminder to Harris that when you have 10 knights available, like don't waste that time. Like 10 knights is a lot of knights. Make sure they're doing something at all times. So I think that's a little bit of feedback to Shadow Aspect. Like he could have just smashed down that palisade, killed every single villager under the town centre, and then walked off again. Like without. Does he even have? Yeah, he even has the armor upgrade. So like he could have like quite easily done that, and then I just kill a load of villagers. Yeah, I take him down to 46 on pop, and then he comes in with the knights. And I slaughter them like animals! I hate them!
That's such a good place to be with bows, though, isn't it? You can just be like, I one-shot your knights.
Yeah. And, like, to be fair, he takes a really good... Like, the fight is pretty close. I try and box them in here, and it kind of works.
Yeah.
But all of his knights can still hit me anyway, so it's not that great.
That's a nice little nook in the trees for you there. It's made for bow.
That leaves me with 16 crossbow, and I should have like explored north. Like, cause if I remember correctly, yeah, I knew his villages were on stone. Well, actually, no, I didn't. Oh no, I did know. So like, instead of taking out this archery range, I should have just like wandered north, killed like a few more villagers. So I think that's something for me, is just to actually like destroying unit production buildings is fine. But actually just obtaining raw advantage right there and then is better.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's my onager coming in.
So why onager here? Just building destruction?
Yeah, building. But I also noticed that he was building skirmishers earlier on. So I was just like, I have two options here. I either go into cavalry to deal with the skirmishers, or I go into siege. And given that I have the advantage, I was like, I'm going to go into onagers because it helps me destroy buildings. That was my logic there. I think I should have got thumb ring.
CAs
Fucking
now.
hell. What was that? Sorry.
I'm coming in with my CAs.
Oh my god, that throws me off. Like, I think I think I do. I don't know if I win, but like I come off really well against Harris right now. If you don't attack me, oh, he's taken all his villagers off to like build a castle. Oh my god, then you just like come in and it's just as I feedback from here, I should have just been constantly building crossbows, I think, but like I keep sending them forward. I think I possibly should have gathered them at my base, and then as I hit a critical mass, sent them forward. I think this is my 1v1 experience talking. Oh! Yeah. Oh my god, that was a horrible mango shot on my he killed like six, 7 crossbowmen in one shot.
Oh yeah, and that choke, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the mango goes
just
down
a bit
too.
Of revenge.
Yeah, that mangonel gets value. And there, but it's because I'm just paying too much attention here. Like I have to deal with the cavalry archers, right?
Yeah.
You've overtaken me in villages at this point. That's how hard you've boomed.
Yeah.
You're in a really commanding position right now.
Shame I can't capitalize.
Yeah. I mean, this is genuinely the attack that basically like stops me from winning like any fights really from now on. And like I'm also really slow at moving my villagers.
And I was just... Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that an overcut there? Could I have got through there? I should have just retreated through. Is that an overcut?
No, I don't think it's an overcut.
Yeah, it is.
It's just...
It is. Yeah,
it
is.
Where?
Yeah. Just that bottom wood line.
No, there's 33. Oh no, there is. You're right. Yep, there is a wood. Yep, you could have got through.
Just run out at that point, I think.
Yeah. Although you've got so many more cavalry archers, you could have just sent more in.
Yeah, I was just massing. I don't know why. I'm expecting an attack or something. I'm not sure.
And that's not a bad thing. Like maybe you do get attacked. Like I don't know, but like I think you could, because the cavalry archers, you can afford to push the advantage, and then like, especially against my base because I'm so close. And then, like, if Harris swoops in, you can just pull them back. Because that's the joy of cavalry archers. You can be everywhere, and they can't stop you.
Yeah.
I wish I knew my resources at this point, I have to admit. I have so much villager idle time. Oh, God.
They were such a load of turtlers. Look at them. Look at all their turtling.
Yeah, stone, fucking fortified wall from Pixel, and but he got inside my brother's base and stole the relic. Nice.
Oh, we did.
We like to see it, boys. We like to see it.
Absolutely.
And then I kind of like my brother's little castle point as well. That's kind of fun. My unit production could be so much better. I'm just so angry at myself for that. But God, I'm 20 villagers behind you, Harris. Good lord. Not Harris, sorry. Ben. Tafster!
Stuff.
I can't get...
We can interchange real names. That won't confuse anyone.
That won't confuse anyone. Hello, audience. How are you doing? Oh my god, you're building so many cavalry archers. It's amazing. Oh my god.
I think at this point I'm anticipating an attack from you, so... And
you're not wrong, because the attack does come, but and you fend me off, if I remember correctly. I love the little tight patrol there. Nice. Harris, on the other hand... What is Harris... No, he's got... Yeah, Harris has just gone full defense. I don't think I like that. I think he could have afforded to build... Oh, he's got 2 stables, so... I think he at least sends like maybe like 3 knights or something, just to see what the opponent's doing. Just like ask the question.
Our bases are like fully open at this point,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Like
they wouldn't do very well. Well, they could get into Gladen's base because he's got Palisade on one side. But...
Yeah. And like, I think even just 3 knights would be enough to ask the question that would just demand an answer immediately.
If you go over to Rapixel's base, I'm about to launch an attack.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Literally go up, see it, and I'm like, oh, fortified walls. Nope.
Yep.
I think I sniped 2 vills.
Yeah, snipe 1. Two. Do you get the third? 3. You get 3. I think. 4. You do well.
But then you're on my flank now, so I'm like, right, come back. Drop a defensive castle.
Yeah. Now, while in Shadow Aspect's base, I think I made a mistake going for the archery range. Against you, I do defend that. I needed to get rid of your capability to build, like, cavalry archers. And more importantly, skirmishers as well. Like, if you decided to tech swap into skirmishers, I feel a bit scared.
For some reason, my cavalry archers cut through the smallest gap here, which is really frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you come onto the hill. Yeah, and then you destroy my... I still think I have a decent fight here. I don't know, like, maybe if I just hug my hill and go for the other archery...
I think that's pretty good.
Like
yeah,
17,
I don't think that's the worst fight.
Yeah, 17 to 25. I think I could have fought that, but, like, I don't think I could have fought that uphill. I think that was... I think I was correct in thinking, like, up the hill, not an idea. But I think I could have kept pressuring, like, one of your archery rangers, I think. And then, yeah, we settle in for the long night with a castle on either side. And then Harris keeps building.
Has he got any military at this point?
Yeah, he's got 20 knights? No, 15 knights, 3 mangonels. Yeah, I think that's too many monks. Especially given that what he knows I'm building, right? He knows I'm building crossbowmen and onagers. Why would you build 5 monks into that? I'm not...
I was going to say I'm building cav archers, but that's a bad choice versus cav archers, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not sure I like all of them. I mean, to be fair, I think monks are like... We as a group don't build monks enough, so actually I do like the fact he's built monks, but I think he's just like... The comp we've gone for is uniquely good against those monks. So I mean, to be fair, I think it's just the fact he built 5. I think even if he just built 3, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. Because like 3 is enough to go find some relics. 3 is enough to heal his knights. That's fine. But I think I don't know. But we're quibbling about 200 gold here, I suppose. So it's not really the end of the world, is it? Looking at the yeah. Who's gone to Imp? Oh, you have.
Me.
And then Harris following, and then I'm still in Castle. Like little pleb I am.
See, I wait for some upgrades.
Yeah.
I think I attack you then, don't I?
Yeah. I think I've... See, I've tried to tech swap into Mamelukes, and I always regret tech swapping into Mamelukes. Because, like, don't get me wrong, they're really powerful, but they're just so expensive as a unit. Like, they're 90 gold and, like, 60 food each. Like, they're even more expensive than knights, God forbid. I think I should have just stayed with archers, because the archers are serving me perfectly well. Like, no one's building anything that counters the archers. Your cavalry archers died to my archers, like... His knights died to my archers. I don't need to build anything else, and yet for some reason I just stay on 2 archery rangers. Whereas I think I should have gone up to like 3, even 4. I think 4 archery rangers is what I did wrong in my castle age. Yeah, and then castle goes up in my north. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, then you come in with some cavalry. Legion to my castle. Yeah, you're a heavy cavalry archer now. Oof, 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 oof. Not hot, never hot.
No. Just skirt around the line of sight of that castle.
Yeah.
I join at the same time that Harris comes in here as well, don't I think?
Yes, you do. He's got like 35 cavaliers, and you've got 28 cavalry archers, and you both decide that it's my. I mean, I hate to say it, but like the way. My mistake in this game was not snapping your neck when I had the chance, basically. Like, if I send my archers and my archers and my crossbowmen to you instead of Harris, like while you're still like panicking from the drush, this game goes very differently.
You didn't know that at the time, though, did you? That's from perspective that you know that.
Well, to an extent, but like it's also just the way I tend to play. Like in multiplayer games, my normal approach is snap someone's neck, move to the next player, snap their neck, move to the next player, and like in this game, I was trying something different. I actually think that was a mistake. I should have stuck with my normal strategy. But yeah, as you can see, this is why Mamelukes are good, because they slaughter paladins. Like they make paladins look like they're made out of paper.
Ready as well. That's a quick paladin from Harris.
Yeah, very very quick paladin. Yeah, he's desperate. He has.
Like, I don't really want to deal with paladins.
Yeah. Oh my brother! Oh my god! Such turtling. Although, why he's still got this massive palisade wall, despite having nearly fortified wall everything else, and then he's just got this one weak point in his defense, where it's just like, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even put a castle on this stretch. Like, it's just like completely open. Like, oh, come on, brother! Just look at it. Look at it. It's not going to last. Sorry, I was zooming in there. I'm going to zoom in. So I'm going to properly zoom out. It looks kind of beautiful when you do that.
It does, actually. Yeah, I was doing that earlier.
Yeah, you get a really good view of everything. Great for the viewers, obviously, but yeah, it's fine. So let's zoom in over here where I am. Yeah, you're attacking me with trebuchets, and Harris is about to start attacking with trebuchets. Yeah, this felt like a really rough moment. Yeah, Mamelukes coming in.
Yeah, Mamelukes coming in, yeah.
I think just as another take home is that I don't build lots of unit production buildings. I should have done that much earlier. Like even at this point, I'm still at a stable and 2 archery ranges and 2 castles.
Yeah.
Like I should have from like easily maybe even a half an hour ago. I should have been at like 4 archery ranges.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely a mistake I make. Just looking at ways to improve myself. As for you, you're playing really well. Like, like you're just like mass producing the unit that's really good for you to mass produce. You know. Like for Huns, it's
the only thing I know
cheerful.
that I can do with this too.
Yeah, and like for Huns, it's cheap, it's cheerful, it does the job. It beats, as long as you keep massing the numbers, it beats what I'm presenting. And like, because I'm an idiot and I only have 2 archery ranges going, you are beating my numbers. It's only now that I start spamming down archery ranges, and I think that's a massive mistake from me. Oh, my brother's on the warpath. 60 arbalists in the middle of the map.
Oh, yeah.
What up? I've got a big bow.
I run out of gold at this point.
Oh, you do as well.
This is when I run out of gold.
Oh, you've got a little clump in the corner.
Yeah, I find that in a bit, I think.
But yeah, you do run out of gold in a big way, don't you? Is there any other gold in the map, really? There's not a huge amount, is there? There's some stone up forward.
You'll see shortly that I literally spam outposts throughout the map in a little bit and just try and find some gold, but I just find nothing.
All you can do at this point is just oh yeah, this is the point where I'm under attack by 3 different players at once. I really love this.
Well, I'm not attacking you.
You were. I mean, you just blew up my castle. I think you're like literally all of your corpses are still here. Like, so don't give me this claptrap that you weren't attacking.
Oh, Harris is going in on Baden.
Ah, he does. And then shit ton of elite longbowmen. Let's see how this pans out, Fern.
This is when we've called our truce at this point, haven't we?
Capture rate is glitching. The longbowmen disappear when they're firing.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah. Stealthy buggers.
Okay, that's not so hot for my brother.
No, that's a lot of money. Do you build a town centre in exactly the same place that I destroyed it earlier?
Do I? I'm not sure.
What a nice raid from Shadow Aspect there. Sorry.
Yeah, well, on my brother. Yeah. Although it forces my brother's army back. Though, like, that many arbalestmen will do some serious damage to paladins.
Yeah.
So he just runs off, and he's just like, I'm gonna attack these disappearing longbowmen with a hole. There's a hole. Oh my god. There's a hole in my brother's base in his midway palisade, and it just lets all of the paladins in.
It's a half built. It's half built though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, the foundation.
The foundation's there, but it's just, I think Harris makes a. I think he must be microing somewhere else because he genuinely wins that fight if he just attacks with his paladins, but he doesn't, and then he lets the arbalestmen come back. Like that. That was a big. That was a biggie because I genuinely think he takes my brother to town, because that might only be like 5 paladins, but 5 paladins could wipe out his entire wood line.
Yeah.
And like for a guy who's going archers and nothing but archers, I've heard the wood line's important. That is unfortunate for us. Like, it's an amazing raid, absolutely amazing raid. I think he could nudge it, and then finally my brother works out that yeah. Fuck, bird up. just go ahead and bird up. Cheeky, aggressive castle with. I think I misjudged Harris's position when I was playing this game. Harris was really good this game. He's playing better than I am.
Yeah, he's definitely playing with a blinder, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing an absolute blinder. I think attacking my brother was a good decision, but also like he didn't necessarily have the follow up. Which let me sort of like, he then takes a hit from me for not much benefit. Also, my brother using Arbalest as siege. We love it. We love to see it. Oh god, my game's getting laggy.
Yeah, same. That is the beauty spot of Britain's, though, when you can outrange a castle.
Yeah, it is, absolutely. Oh my god, you wander just right through my base. Oh my god, I didn't realise my 2 mangonels took out so many of your skirmishers. Oh my god. It's a massacre. Oh, and you want to know what the funny thing is? In hindsight, I really kind of wish those mangonels hadn't have taken the shots. And I did not tell them to take those shots either. Like, you just happened to walk past them.
Yeah. Big fight going on between me and Repixel in the corner.
Oh yeah. Oh my lord, the KP boys. He has gone for the heaviest of heavy infantry. Yeah, he's got a lot of crossbowmen, which, as the Teutons, is a bit of a problem because you don't get arbalestmen. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And then I kind of stall on my advance right now, I think. I think I could have pushed the pressure a little harder.
I forgot about my skirmishers. They were just firing at a castle. Jesus.
Oh yeah, oh my god, the fight's starting on your end, isn't it? And just at the same time as me and Harris having a really pivotal fight too, oh my lord. Oh god, oh, I lose my trebuchets, which is unfortunate. And you continue to assert your dominance with 50 cavalry archers, my lord.
My economy at this point, though, is just completely reliant on the market.
Yeah, I keep having loads of like units just disappearing, so I think I might not use capture age for a little bit.
That's fair.
But for this game I'll use it. Okay, this is where the big old slogfest starts for me. Like I build a load of archery. I finally realised that I should have a few archery ranges, boss. And finally start.
I mean, ideally, would you want them forward rather than at the back?
Yeah, 100%. I rectify that mistake and start building them forward like now. But I think that's another one of my errors for the late game is to not build just all of my archery ranges forward.
Teuton knights take a lot of shots from cavalry archers.
Yes, they do. The thing is, you've caught him like exactly where you want him, though. Like you've got control of this hill. You've got a castle behind you. His waddly boys can't get close to anything that matters.
Oh, my capture age has crashed.
Oh, mine's all right. Oh my lord! Yeah, you're kiting nicely. Just wiping out the champions.
I'm back in on whatchamacallit, normal age.
Normally, we just call it Age of Empires, boss.
Normal age.
Oh yeah, okay, normal age. We'll call it normal age from now on.
It's me.
No problem, buddy. Oh.
I think I'm up to date.
There's some Mameluki boys. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my, it's getting laggy as balls.
Balls are famously laggy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Problem is, I just have no answer to his walls, Repixel's walls.
Yeah, well, even just
trebs, but
yeah. Oh, did you not build trebs, or did you do?
I did, but they got killed, and then my focus is just massing cavalry archers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm sort of looking at Repixel's base now. Yes, it's hard to get in. Like, it's only 3,000 shots from your cavalry archers.
Yay?
You know, take it down the hard way, right?
They fire like what? Once a second? Once every?
She'll only be there half an hour.
Yeah. This is when me and Gladen see each other's armies. We're like, yeah, we'll leave that for now.
Yeah. So, yeah.
About 5 minutes, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I should have just built my archery ranges forward. I think that's potentially something that really, really screws me this game. Not having halberdiers though, as the Spanish, is a bit painful. Not Spanish, Saracens. Ah, he engaged.
Yeah. Oh right.
Yeah, we only have pike, not halberd. I mean, your cavalry archers are shooting crossbowmen that don't even exist for me. So that's a thing. That's a thing that's happening.
That's fun.
Oh, my game does not like that. Oh my lord, oh my lord. I can only apologise to my viewers. Sorry, I'm suffering from performance anxiety. It
happens to us all, mate. It happens to us all.
It's a very it's an increasing problem with men as they grow older. It's
Yeah, this is when Pixel Armies just gets absolutely pulverized.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my god, all those arbalestmen. Oh yeah, my brother's army's just like, right, okay. we can just leave this. Oh no, you fight on the hill, brave soul.
I don't actually for long.
Yeah, I like that you realise that this is a terrible move.
Trying to catch up to where you are now. I'm a micro god. I don't know what you're talking about. An absolute micro god.
We love it. Wow, I can't even see my scouts because they've just disappeared. It's just like invisible things destroying my Shadow Aspects villages.
Just tab out onto the original program.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't. I still can't see them. Also, the recording software is trained to look at OBS right now, so or not OBS, Capture Age, so I can't do much about it. Ah, well, that's fine. That's fine. It's frustrating. Something to know for the next game.
The game's nearly over though, isn't it? So
yeah, it's not long now.
I think this is one of the this game could have gone on for probably forever.
I mean, I don't know. I think I get knocked out pretty fast. Like, because I've got like the weight of 3 players on me.
I'm not even attacking you, mate.
Not at this moment, no.
I haven't attacked you for ages. You're playing the woe is me card. It's not working.
It's okay. I don't expect mercy. I do not expect mercy. If I get like the shit kicked out of me, it's fine. Just gives me something to learn.
Slaughter with villagers down there. What's happening over
Oh
here?
my god.
Yeah.
Oh, you do still. Oh my lord. Yeah. Things don't look so amazing for me at this particular moment.
No. Oh, we missed the trebuchet taking down an entire mine's worth of villagers. That would have been fun to watch.
Oh, that would have been fun to watch. I feel like I missed out the first time. Oh, yeah, I'm just watching the endless slaughter. I'm getting PTSD flashbacks just remembering how bloody the fight was between me and Harris.
Yeah, you do just sort of beat the living shit out of each other, don't you?
Yeah. Ripixel nearly taking out your castle with some crossbowmen. Not crossbowmen, skirmishers. Nice. He does get dangerously close.
Oh yeah, because it's already quite low health, isn't it? Each shot doing 1 damage there, 700 shots to go.
Yeah,
This is when I'm like, oh, let's go see what Graydon's up to. Nope. And I'm like, okay, let's go over to Shadow Aspect.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, and you wander right in.
Skip a little bit forward ahead. I think I'm a bit behind you. For some reason I kill your hussars here, I'm not sure why.
Aww. You killed the horsey boys. Why would you do this? I can't even see the horsey boys. They actually look invisible to me still. So the advantage of the viewers, I send a load of hussars in right at the back to try and disrupt Shadow Aspect's economy, to try and stop him from being able to produce all the units that he's using to grind me into a stalemate. It doesn't really work, because I plough them under castle fire instead, because I'm an idiot. I
wish I'd known how open the back of his base was here.
Yeah, his base is really, really open. Like, I think my play in this game and my mistake in this game is constantly going for skirms. I think if I tech swap into hussars and then build onagers behind it, like just go like hussar onager, I think I go a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely think I do a lot. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, he has the Magyar Hussar that deals bonus damage to siege, but I think that, like, so long as my my own hussars can just hold off his hussars, I think my siege generally will ride out on top.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then again, like, he out economies me as well. But like, also, like, by building hussar, I continue my ability to threaten his economy. Because at the moment, even if I win a fight, I can't capitalize on it because the skirmishers can't really go far forward. Whereas if I build hussar, if I win a fight, I can just, you know, run into his economy and like just force him to town bell and like do all sorts of dirty things. Oh, you're kiting his halberdiers. So just as an anticlimax for all of our viewers, if I say all of our viewers, our one stoned Algerian viewer, just as an anticlimax, we don't actually finish this game because the server's shut down before we can do so. Oh my god, he actually takes out your castle with skirmishers. He does it! The mad lad!
And crossbows.
Wait, it's just 94 skirmishers I can see here. Oh my lord, the mad lad. And he wipes out your army.
That's a lot of skirmishers though to deal with as cav archers.
That is a lot of skirmishers to deal with. You have not built an army to deal with that.
I start pumping out skirmishers now.
Oh my god, my mass. This is one thing I do like about mass Saracen skirmishers, that you can just blow up buildings quite quickly. I just like destroy a barracks in 30 seconds, which is nice. Oh yeah, you're building your own skirms. And your skirms are better than his. Well, they deal more damage.
I think they're updated. I think I had just about the economy to support upgrades.
Oh, you don't have armor. You don't have the final archer armor.
Yeah, I probably don't have the economy. I didn't have the eco for it. I don't think.
Wait. It's not that much gold to get archer armor.
I don't have access to gold.
Why don't you build a market? Oh, you've got a market.
I have. I've been using the market all along to, but while I'm microing, I'm not even close to being that good a player.
Fair. I mean, that's absolutely fair. That's absolutely fair. I just kind of like that you've clearly like gather pointed your army into his army. It's just like eventually it'll die.
yeah. Well, I'm focusing on Harris and Matt right now, so.
Yeah. And yeah, you take out my wood line, you little cuck.
I am a bit of a cuck, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just the cuckoldry is unreal.
And this is the soon will be the fall of Rapixel.
Oh really? Do you push in?
No.
Oh, does my
Graydon
brother
does.
push in? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's horrifying. the flickering longbowman. Oh, I didn't realise it was this much of a massacre on the other side of the map. All I can hear is like, ooh, oh, huh! Of all these archers firing.
Just sending halberdiers into their death.
Although the longbowmen are so inaccurate that most of them seem to be reaching him.
Yeah. So many towers.
Yeah. I love some keep.
Treb's taking out infantry. Gladen is such a maverick.
Yeah. He plays quite unlike. Oh my lord! Oh, it works! Oh my lord, that's Warwolf for you. Christ alive. The mad lad's doing it.
Splash damage, mate.
Yeah, my brother
that
isn't.
And, what? Probably about 80 longbowmen.
107, but who's counting?
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother is an unconventional player of Age of Empires. He loves his bizarre and wacko strats. I mean, not that going longbowman is necessarily a bizarre and wacko strat, but like I suppose going longbowman on Arabia is not something you see very often. But like he loves his tower rushes.
I'll lose a lot of villagers here shortly.
You lose a lot of villages, you say?
Yeah, sort of southwest.
Oh, I see all those skirmishers. Oh, yikes. I like that his final moment as a player is not to try and deal with my brother, but it's just like a big old fuck you to his old adversary. It's like, no, it's your fucking time today.
Going over here, you're just streaming skirmishes into hussars.
Yeah, hussars and halberdiers, yeah. Although his hussars aren't showing up either. All I can see is the footsteps in the sand, which is a bit surreal. It's just a lot of skirmishers dying to not very much.
You know what the title of this video is going to be then?
Invisible hussar.
The Invisible Army.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my lord, oh, my lord. Oh, it's a massacre! Oh, my god, there's so many corpses. So many blue skirmisher corpses just lying in the dirt.
Let's paint the town blue.
Oh, my god. Yeah, oh, my god. My brother, just... that undeniable pressure. But then, like, having to retreat to skirmishers, it's like... doesn't always do good.
With that massive longbowman, there's not much even skirmishers can really do against it, really.
No, even skirmishers struggle. Like, if you just plow enough skirmishers in, eventually you'll win. But it'd take a lot of skirms. I just love using the trebuchets against the...
It's inspired.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm Repixel right now, just as a bit of constructive criticism, I don't attack the trebuchet. I keep your skirmishers moving. Because one, that makes it harder for the longbowmen to hit them. And two, it means that the trebuchet just won't hit them at all. And then just run and gun with your skirmishers. And if you run and gun with your skirmishers like this, I reckon you have such a large number of skirmishers, you could probably at least dent his longbow numbers. And because longbows cost gold and your skirmishers don't, that's still a win.
Yeah. For sure.
Especially as my brother is, I think he's out of gold now. He's working off market manipulation now. Oh, this is when you attack me with a shite ton of skirmishers. In the move that I think...
when the resignations start coming in.
Yeah. Which is just as well, because I'm really bloody thirsty. Who even plays multiplayer games?
They do last quite a long time.
They do.
Just for the record, we'll do more in 1v1s, I think, and maybe team games. So
Yeah, I was about to say,
rather than
to anyone
free-for-all
who's...
in the
Yeah,
future. This is just more of an introduction.
yeah. Just so that we know
just
almost how the software works more than anything.
Yeah, if we get more than 2 views, I'll be astounded.
Mm.
I will be watching this video several times to
Absolutely. Well, you've got to.
And employing some dodgy tactics of paying for views. That is a joke. I want to make that perfectly clear.
Are you sure you're not going to visit, like, giveme5starratings.com?
Weirdly, our TripAdvisor is.
Yeah.
The chart.
If you want to visit to Arabia, we're your men.
But yeah, I mean, this is pretty over. I mean, I don't really see anything. Well, we're all still producing a rather lot of trash.
Yeah, this is a full-on trash war at this stage.
The ultimate flex on you there.
Oh yeah.
Southern Hill base. Yeah, really proud of that.
Have you just considered just crawling into a hole and dying, Taster? Is that something you've considered? Because if you haven't,
damn day.
yeah, if you haven't, then maybe it's just a career vocation. I'm not your boss, but
I'm flexing, man. I'm flexing.
you're just a bit of human garbage, aren't you? So.
Yup.
Oh, and I'm fighting off Harris, and at this point I'm down to 69 nice villagers, which is still some of the best things.
Harris is still building villages.
Yeah. Which is fair cop, I suppose. He's got 91 villagers, and it is enabling him to field an army, which I just can't keep up with. Well, I say I can't keep up with it. I'm keeping up with it, but I can't keep up with both him and you.
And no one would expect you to, mate.
He's a young and virile young man. So young, I said young twice. 4 times now.
Damn, he young.
But yeah, this is where the surrender's coming, I'm almost certain. I feel sorry for Ripixel. Obviously, the first GG of the night. My brother was a monster.
And he's still being a monster.
Yeah, he is... checks his notes. Disgusting. And what can man do against such reckless hate?
Yeah, man. Preach. Have 19 idle villages.
Yep. That
So
is...
I'm not completely off wood, but I don't really have enough wood to build a lumber camp at the minute. So
my idle villager time is still... Oh my lord, I've got 10 hours of idle villager time.
That is almost irrelevant at this point of the game, though, isn't it?
Slightly, but it is... It's a lot. It's more than everyone else.
Yeah.
It's twice as much as my brother.
I think this is when IGG, I think. Or around now.
Yes, close to it.
This is when we get the warning. It's like, you've got 1 minute until the
until the servers collide. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, all in all, it was a fun game. It was enjoyable. It turned into a bit of a slogfest, and I was playing a civ that was not necessarily suited for trash wars.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Yeah,
just
you go.
starting to get the upper hand now as well.
Go.
Like,
And there we go. Game's finished for me.
must be nearly there now.
Cool. Yeah, so I don't think this is going to be the sort of thing we do, you know, all the time. I think it probably focus, like I say, focus more on 1v1s.
Yeah, focus
and
more
our
on
team
one.
games and stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just more of a way of looking back, giving us a reason really to look back in our games, try and improve our play.
Yeah. So if you were to give yourself 3 pieces of constructive criticism for the future, what would you say for yourself, Ben?
I mean, it's always difficult, isn't it, on a team game? Because I actually think I played reasonably well that game.
Yeah, I'd agree with that sentiment.
Probably not leave myself as vulnerable in feudal. I mean, I wait until I amass large army before I attack, so probably attack and then send reinforcements rather than just massing a big army. And building probably like some sort of siege workshop or something to try and break through these bloody turtles.
Yeah, I think all of those are good. I think, yeah, absolutely. I think you're absolutely spot on with those. With those, I need to build more unit construction buildings earlier. I think that game is a very different game if I build 4 archery rangers, or even just tech swap into light cav and just like build a few more stables early. Like just anything where I can throw units. I also think potentially going into, I don't know, but I think possibly going into Mamelukes was a mistake.
Was that to deal with my cav archers?
It was partly to deal with cav archers and partly because Shadow Aspect was going like paladin, and I just know that Mamelukes melt paladins. It's not even funny. Like a group of Mamelukes, like a third of the size of a group of paladins, can just beat paladins. It's insane.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, do not engage Mamelukes if you're playing with paladins. And like they do pull a lot of weight. My Mamelukes on the front always like do their job nicely, but I think I should have been building hussars as well to like raid his economy while I'm at it.
Yeah.
At the very least to distract him. At the very least, so I force his gaze away from the front and like steal a barracks here and a house there, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's like my big thing is I needed more unit production buildings earlier. By late game, I'd sort of got the hang of it, but early game, I definitely needed to do more of that. Otherwise, I think possibly like in multiplayer games in particular, like attacking someone makes them an enemy for life. So I think I just need to go back to my strategy of like if I attack someone, I kill them.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I wait until I can kill them before attacking them. I mean just like constantly attack them at all different angles all the time. I think that's how I do it. So that's 2 things for me. Well, maybe 3 things if you include the hesitancy about Mamelukes. So yeah, that was good. It was interesting. I learned a few things from that game. Right, good. So shall we round that one up?
Yeah, I think so.
Brilliant.
I don't know how often we'll make videos, but you know, we'll pump some stuff out.
Yeah, why not? It's quite fun. It's enjoyable just to chat along and watch the games, really.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get a few of the other OHE gang with us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm big fan of
videos.
Big fan of OHE.
And who knows? Maybe a stream every now and then. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like some Twitch time. But until then, have a good one, guys, and keep playing Age of Empires. Keep spamming ranked and trash me if you ever see me.
And you will. He's rubbish.
I am passable. Strictly tolerable. Right. Ciao.